What's going on, world? It is I, Timmésha Burgess, creator of this here fireside chats for global women, because turning pain into power is sexy. So this video is on the philosophy of killing. Okay, I released a video like this a couple months ago, but it was a live video, and I was on a trail when I was recording the video. And the service was absolutely horrible. I mean, it was choppy, the video was going in and out. So I'm re-releasing this because I know it's time and it's highly imperative. Okay, the philosophy of killing. So there's some points that I want to kind of go over, but I'm going to try to keep this video as succinct as I possibly can. But this is the fireside, and so sometimes I dive a little bit deeper and it takes a little bit longer for me to get the full message out, but I want to be able to give it to you the way that it has been downloaded, uploaded into me. Okay. The philosophy of killing. What I want to say is, in a nutshell, killing is so easy, right? Killing is so damn easy. If you are on this planet and you cannot take being triggered, you cannot take people who have negative things to say about you, if you can't take hearing people's opinions that may differ from yours, and that triggers you so much so that you feel like you want to take their life, then you are on the wrong planet. If you are so triggered to the point where you want to take somebody's life, meaning you're triggered not because they've done something to you, but you're triggered merely because you are jealous of a person, because you don't know who you are or why you're here or why you've come to the planet, because you see somebody else operating in their power, somebody else who's activated their superpower, somebody else who's confident in who and what they are, somebody who is in their purpose and their mission, and you're jealous and you're bitter because you haven't come into your own power and you're on this planet, and that triggers you so much so that you want to take their life. My advice to those of you who feel like that is, take your own life. Oh, did she say that? Oh, I can't believe she just said that. She talks about mental health and personal development and helping people, and she's telling people to take their own life. Yeah, I am. If you are so damn triggered by somebody because of your lack of confidence, if you are so damn triggered about somebody who is in their purpose and their mission in their life and you are jealous of them, my advice to you and the idea of the philosophy of killing is to not take their own life, but take yours. Because they're not the ones with the problem. It's you with the problem, right? Meaning you can't be here on this planet if that is the case, right? You're on the wrong damn planet, baby. You chose the wrong dimension if you can't take that, right? It's so easy to take somebody else's life. I mean, think about it, y'all. It's so human life, these human bodies, they're fragile. They're our avatar bodies. They are the vehicles that we have decided to put our spiritual bodies in, our spiritual selves in, so we can navigate this world. It's like this body is so fragile. It's so easy to kill this body, right? You have got to be able to be emotionally intelligent. You have got to be able to activate mental health. You've got to be sane mentally. You've got to be intelligent emotionally if you are going to live on this planet with other people. You are much more formidable and much more powerful when you know how easy it is to take a life and choose not to do it, because you are emotionally intelligent and because you are balanced mentally. It takes much more work to be emotionally mature. It takes much more work to say, I know that I could hurt you, but I'm not, right? Even when somebody tries to trigger you, even when people try to talk down on you or negatively about you, right? It takes much more work not to take their life than it would be to take their life. Because life, physical life, is easy to take. It's easy to end. This is the philosophy of killing. This is why I believe religion was introduced to the human race. This is why I believe religion has been imperative in cultivating the human race, but we needed to evolve from that place. But religion, even though I say, I am not a religious person, I was raised very religious, but in my adult life, I'm not a very religious person for my own personal reasons. Everybody has their own reasons and have taken their own path to enlightenment and to consciousness, or whatever you want to call it. But even with me saying that, I still see the important role that religion plays in society and has played in society in keeping people sane in a way that kind of helps keep people in line, right? If people knew how easy it is, not to say if people knew, because people do know, but if people were able to just take people's lives, if the majority of the population was able to just take somebody's life without any inner consciousness about it, having no consciousness about it, having no guilt, right? Having no inner morality or integrity. If people could just take people's life and not have any morality or integrity, this world would be more fucked up than it already is, right? The philosophy of killing or taking somebody's life is this truth. It's very, very easy to do. But when you know that you can and you don't, now you are operating in your power. Now you are operating as a god and as a goddess. Now you are operating in integrity and in morality. Now you're operating in not just your animal self, right? But your conscious spiritual goddess mind. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Some things do need to be killed off, right? Right? Don't get me wrong. Some things, even we look out in nature, we see that. We see it all day long. Mother Nature in and of itself. We see it every time the fall comes. What happens? Dead leaves are on the ground everywhere. Why? Because Mother Nature knows how to let things go so that the new can come in, right? And that's a whole nother conversation. We can go down and deep into the rabbit hole with that one. But the philosophy of killing says this: it's easy to take a life. And if you are triggered by other people because of your own lack of confidence, because you don't know who you are, or why you've come to the planet, because you're not in your power and in your purpose, and you're jealous of someone else that is, and you want to take their own life, my advice to you: yes, I work in mental health as an advocate. Yes, I work in personal development. Yes, you know what I do. If you've been subscribed here and following me for some time, you know what I say and talk about. But I'm on the unorthodox and taboo path of mental health and personal development. That should be very, very clear too. And my unorthodox and taboo philosophy says that if you can't take living on planet Earth and are so triggered by other people who are in their power and in their purpose, and it makes you jealous of them to where you want to take their life, my advice to you is to take your own life. Go and work on yourself and leave other people out of your shit. Take your own life, maybe reincarnate and try the shit again. Okay? Anyway, that is my message. Thank you to those of you who are subscribed here on Fireside Chats for Global Women, because turning pain into power is sexy. Make sure you get you some merch. Fear of Feminine Power is a mental disorder, as well as Pussy Power, Poose power. I'm redefining this idea of what we think womb power, vagina power, pussy power is. Listen, ladies, it's time to redefine what we think our power really is, okay? It's within. It has nothing to do with trying to put it on Tyrone. So anyway, make sure you get your copy of Activate: Unorthodox Philosophies that Explore Anxiety, Depression, and Suicidal Thoughts as Symptoms of Suppressed Superpower. I'll see you all in the next chat. Ciao for now.